All right, y'all, listen. I am here to let you know officially that Joann's yarn going out of sale like dingy dingy has officially started. Stay tuned. Let me give y'all my opinion about this thing. Hello, my beautiful, amazing crochet family. I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, LadySamoan, and we are back with another video. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all, listen, I am so excited to make this video. I was like, listen, I have to come on, talk to the people, let them know about what I experienced. Because listen, my first experience with this Joann's going out of business sale was not good. And that I went back because I was like, listen, I'm gonna give y'all a reference. So I went back, I'm looking, it was a month ago when I first went to Joann's for the going out of business sale when they first announced it, because I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get some good deals. Y'all go check that video out, because listen, it did not turn out the way that I was expecting it, right? So I was just like, okay, I didn't get anything on that first trip. And plus, my store did not have a lot of things, but I was a little still kind of disappointed. Now, I don't know why. I was like, okay, Joann's is still open. They don't have an official date of when the store is going to close. So I was talking to my children. I'm like, listen, let's just ride out. Let's go to Joann's. Let's see what they got, right? Y'all, we go in the store now. If you watch the first video, my kids were so tickled. I mean, they laughed the entire time because I really thought I was getting a good deal the first go around. I'm like, listen, y'all, we about to go and get some great yarn. And it did not turn out that way. So when I mentioned about going this time, oh, they were, I think before I even parked, they were already out the car, like, let's go see what this is about. And I think they were looking for a great laugh again. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, y'all are my biggest cheerleaders, but also y'all just want to laugh too. But anyway, so y'all, just like I said, Joann's has put us in the game for yarn lovers, because I went into my particular Joann's and I was so surprised when I say the amount of yarn that they had was crazy. I think my mind was blown, because when I walk into my store, you have to go a couple of aisles down before you get to the yarn section. So my daughter loved beads. So we kind of peeked a little bit at the beading section. It was cleared out. And I was just like, okay, the yarn section may be a little like this too. No, no, no. I went to the first aisle. I'm like, oh my goodness, look at all of this yarn, right? So then I'm sitting here, which I'm going to insert some videos and stuff. I'll put it at the end to show y'all just how much yarn that my store actually had. So anyways, I went down the first aisle. I seen all this yarn, because usually typically we have about 2 aisles of yarn, and then we have like a back wall of yarn in the store in our Joann's. So I'm looking at the first aisle, and then you can see a little bit in the back thing, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this is so much yarn. But that's not the kicker. The kicker was that the yarn was great price. Well, not great price, it was regular price. And of course, now, as of today, this is May 9th. I went yesterday, May 8th. As of today, it's 50% off for all the yarns. But the thing was, the yarn was normal price, because when I first went, if you check that video out, the first one, you'll see that I felt like the prices were hiked up for the yarn. I'm like, this is not a sale. Even with, I think it was like 30% off, it still wasn't a sale, because Big Twist was like $6 to $7, and then you got 30% off. I'm like, this is crazy. But anyways, when I went yesterday, the yarn was $4.49 for a Big Twist, and you got 50% off of that. So it was like $2.25, a little under, whatever. So I was just like, okay, that's not too bad. So what I began to do was look for the Big Twist of some colors that I wanted, that I never really had in my stash, and that were a little bright and stuff. So I'm like, okay, now they had a lot of Burnett blanket. My store had a lot of Big Twists. They had a lot of Not big twist posh or anything like that. We had more burnette blanket, and I didn't see posh yarn at all. I didn't see plush, big twist plush. I just saw like the variations in the burnette blanket. I saw a lot of big twist, the original solid colors. Ooh, I don't know what my voice is trying to do. I saw the original solid colors. They had some big twist glitter, which was slightly a little bit higher than the 449 price. I'm so sorry. My voice is trying to like listen. I don't want to tell y'all about the sale, I guess, huh? But we gonna get it out. But anyways, we had the big twist. We had a lot of red heart in there. And for big twist, it was more so like the ombre yarns. Oh my goodness, we had so much red heart granny square. We had a lot of red heart granny square yarn, y'all. And I'm telling you, I was like, oh my goodness, I really wanted that one. Cause red heart granny square is already about, I think, like $9 and some change. And I think at Michael's it's even a little higher. But it was $9 and some change at the Joann's. Plus you got 50% off. I did not get any of that yarn because I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna wait, right? So this is my thought pattern, y'all. I'm like, okay, I went to the front of the store because I did purchase some things. I'm gonna show y'all in a quick second. And I asked the cashier, I'm like, when is the official like store closing, do you think, for this store? Like, just in case they had an idea or thought. But of course, she's like, no, we don't know. They didn't say anything. They just said possibly the end of the month, right? So then I walked a little bit, and on the registers posted, we do not know when the store is closed. And I was like, I know they may get tired of hearing that someone asks that question. So I was just like, oh goodness. But they don't have an official close date, right? So my thought pattern is like, I went on like a Thursday of this week, go a Thursday or one week out until the end of the month, just to see if the sale, like how much more yarn we would have, and just to see, I would say more so how the percentages go down. And you never know. I i think I got a good deal. I didn't get a lot of yarn, y'all. I did not, because my mind is like, listen, if the yarn go down to like one of those old school Hobby Lobby, when they had that clearance sales they used to have, and you get yarn for like $1 and some change and all that, and it was like crazy, crazy low. Now I will get more of that, but my goal, I am looking to get a lot of the granny square yarn because there had some colors I did not have. So I want that to go down a little more, and I'm thinking I want to get some of that. But everything else, I was able to control myself and be like, you know what, nah, I really don't need that, because I really don't need like a whole bunch of yarn or just any more. But all the crochet people know, if you crochet, you know that is nothing wrong with wanting to add a little more yarn to your collection. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, you can never have enough yarn. But I would say that I'm going to check it out every week up until the end of the month, just to see what kind of deals they have and how much yarn that my store have. But I'm telling y'all, when I said it initially, it was 2 owls and a back wall of yarn. That's how our store usually was set up for Joann's. It was almost like, I think we had like 4 owls. One was kind of like a half of an owl, and they were in boxes. They were in like the little container things y'all are going to see in the videos that I have. And then I went to the other side of the store where they had some of the cheese, what's it called, y'all, the stuff that you put into your amigurumi, the fluff things. I can't, that just slipped my mind. But anyways, they had some of that on the other side, but also on the floor of like 3 to 4, it was probably like 3 owls, it was boxes of yarn. I'm like, what in the world, where did all of this yarn come from? Because when I initially made that video like a month ago, my store did not have any yarn. Plus, that 30% was not 30%, and because that price was jacked up. But now the prices are what the prices typically are, because like even for the burnout, I think it's like $11.99. So that's typical. But with the 50% off, it's still a pretty decent deal. But anyways, I'm gonna start jabbering. Y'all, I'm gonna stop jabbering. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. So these are some of the things that I got. I got this color right here in Big Twist because I love Big Twist value. Now, as you can see, it's a little boneless, y'all. The yarn is a little boneless, and it's because I used it and I made a hat. So I'll make another video to show y'all some of the things that I made this week because I did not put up my accountability video this week, but we're going to get it. We are going to get it. But I made a hat out of it. I just think the color is so pretty to use for like summertime. So, and I want to say now that I think about it, I think I had this color before, but when I saw it, I was like, listen, for $2 and like a little bit of change, I can get this, you know. So I got this one. I got this bright lime green because it gives me more of a summery feel as well. I got this cute color here, which is a jade green of Big Twist value. And like I say, if y'all see, I think I have a video somewhere on my channel about the yarns, some of my favorite yarns. Joann's Big Twist value is one of my favorite yarns, y'all. So I was like, listen, if those percentages go up more, like 70% off, and we have a lot of Big Twists, y'all, I'm gonna be getting a good bit of these Big Twists. But anyways, so I got this one. I only got 6 skeins. And I got this ooh, look at that, y'all. I got this one here, the Twinkle. I'm gonna have to tape that because I like when my thing is on there. I don't like it coming off. But I have the hot pink for the Big Twist Twinkle, and I thought this was super cute. I had Big Twist, I had and have Big Twist Twinkle already, but I didn't have it in this color. And then I got another Big Twist Twinkle that I didn't have in this color, which is so cute. This one is the what is it called? Mint. So this one is cute. And I also got the Big Twist value in this right here, which is, I'm trying to see the line. Okay, Speckle Brights. And I got this one. Now, they did had in another value, they had like a rainbow type color, a little darker colorway. And I wanted some of those too, but I was just like, no, we're not going to purchase because honestly, I didn't need a lot of these yarns. My kids are like, oh no, this is the deal right here, Mom, get the yarn. Now they're excited this time around. The first time they just were so tickled. But this time around, they're like, no, just get this. And I'm like, no, 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 no. The whole goal, because this is the fun part for me. I love a good deal, y'all. I say that 100 times over. The fun part is to just see the prices go down, 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 see what I can get. So if I don't get anything, it's okay because I'm not afraid to walk away. I'm not afraid to walk away or leave things. I do not have fear of missing out. Do not have that. So it doesn't bother me, y'all, if I got it or if I didn't. But like I said, I think Joann's has officially put us yarn lovers in the game with their closing out sale because y'all, they didn't have us in the game. I don't know what they were trying to do because those prices were jacked up in the beginning like a month ago. But now the prices are down. The percentage is cool. I think it's kind of reminiscent of like a good Joann sale because Joann's always, to me, if you purchased online and used their coupons and did all of that jazz to get like their yarn before, I think they always had great deals. So I'm looking for like the ultimate deal. Like I say, those old school Hobby Lobby deals I had got before. But that's just me. But if y'all are looking for some yarn, go to Joann's now because officially, y'all, mine is stocked. Y'all gonna see at the end of this video, it is stocked. And let me know in the comments below how how y'all Joann's is. Is it stocked? How is it going? What you're getting, and are you looking forward for the percentages to go down further so you can get more yarn? Or you're just like, listen, I don't got fear of missing out either, girl. I got enough yarn. I don't need no more, and that is a-okay as well. But before we get up out of here, y'all, we are going to pull from this jar. Because listen, I had a good time talking to y'all. I couldn't wait to come sit down and talk. I was like, listen, I have to get this out because I was excited, y'all. If y'all saw that other video, you'd be like, oh yeah, redemption. But anyways, our inspiration for today says, some people look for a beautiful place, others make a place beautiful. That is amazing. Some people look for a beautiful place while others make a place beautiful. Y'all, I am the others. I will make any place look beautiful because I feel that no matter where I am, I am the deciding factor in that situation. So sometimes people can be in situations and think it's the worst thing ever, and you apply or you adjust to that environment and you become that environment. But for me, I'm on the opposite end. Listen, I will not become that environment. I am the thing that would change that environment. And sometimes we have to look at life like that. But I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. Y'all let me know. Like I said in the comments below, y'all, we are officially in the Joann's going out of business sale for us yarn lovers, y'all. We are in there. And I hope y'all have a beautiful, amazing day. And always remember that I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, LadySamoan. And I will see you next time.